about what I watch with my kids and money and learn about myself, my own story of lack and scarcity through their sense of worth, personal power, and worth with money. So a couple of things came up. First of all, I'm a burnout coach for moms. You can join my Burnout Moms Facebook group. Lots of strategies there for self-regulation, embodiment, emotional regulation. So go to the guide section, check it all out. And then if you're not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. I'm almost at 100 subscribers, I believe. And I want to give out a prize. So comment on 3 or more videos so I can enter you into the drawing for that prize. And which includes coaching with me, a call, and some other goodies. All right, let's go this way. Well, actually, so let's get into this. Come on, Kala. I want to stay on the road. So my kids know how much money they're worth, their time and effort. And when they say it to me or to other people, I am triggered. And that comes from my own stories of growing up low income, free and reduced lunch, having to go to the food bank, working from a very young age to try to pay for my own things, all the stories that I have from growing up and that were passed to me from my mom and dad. So as a cycle breaker, I am cognizant, I'm being aware of how I communicate about money to my children and how I react to it. So I'll give you a couple of examples. Taylor and I had a little craft harvest fair. Yesterday we were there for an organization, Dusk to Dawn, a local organization for grief and bereavement services. And I got a table so we could talk to the patrons and we make lots of mindful crafts. And she made a bunch of bookmarks and I had my books out for sale there. And she was, so they're like little bookmarks she's designed herself, graphic design, and printed, laminated, cut them out. And she decided each one was going to be $2.50 or buy 2, get 1 free. And that was with some coaching about, well, let people like to get a deal, so why don't you bundle some for a lower price? And I was thinking, a piece of paper laminated for $2.50, I'm not sure if people are going to buy that, right? And she sold it hardcore. Like, she was like, Mom, but I spent a lot of time, right? Like designing. And I was like, oh yeah, like that's true. And so she was really, really thinking about how much she put into that and how much she wanted to get back. And of course, like then during the sale, I was like, oh, she was making origami and we were selling some origami as well. And during the sale, I was like, hey, how about you give them a little free origami? And she had them priced. There's big ones she had priced at $4 a piece. And I'm like, well, okay, a piece of paper folded. I don't know if you get $4 for that, right? And so I'm here like, how about you give the little ones away as a free gift? So here's all my money stuff coming out. And she just stood fast with her pricing and she sold them. People actually bought this stuff for the prices she wanted. And I learned a lot about undervaluing myself in business. So that happens a lot with solopreneurs and mompreneurs. We undervalue ourselves. So we don't have a sales team usually. We don't have other people like, talking to people, getting clients for us, selling our things. So when you pick a price, you stick with it and you know your worth, right? And that's a huge journey to go on, huge thing to learn, huge thing to unpack, and a lot of discomfort in the body. So if you don't have a safe seat practice and you're ready to learn one, I have my coaching book some sessions on my website, TanyaMilano.com, and you can book a chat. We can see if my coaching is right for you. I also want to tell you the story about my son, Tegan. So they want to earn money somehow. Like, they want to be able to buy things without asking, right? They're 6 and 10. And we don't give out money for doing chores. It's part of the family to do the things that need to get done. However, I do understand that they want their own spending money. So we've decided to give them a little bit of money every month that they can decide what to do with. And then if they want to earn something, then they need to ask, figure out a way to make extra money. So Tegan was picking up sticks from the backyard. Tons of sticks fell. We had a windy day. And there's so many more today too. So there's so many more to get. So I was talking to him before bed about, because he said he wanted money for something. I said, well, what can we do to get some money for the things you want? What kind of chores or jobs would you be interested? Or would you like to make something and sell it like Taylor did? And then I mentioned like stick collecting. And he said, yeah, $10 for 10 sticks. And I was like, oh, that's a pretty hefty price. It's like, so and he said, I want $100. And I said, okay, so $1 a stick. So you'd collect 100 sticks. That's pretty easy to do. And I don't know how long would that take him to do. This is the calculation we do as business owners, right? But I'm thinking, I said to him, well, I think I might go with someone that doesn't charge so much, maybe like 10 cents a stick. So for every 10 sticks, you get $1. And he did not like that idea. So he is understanding the math now, and he is trying to negotiate with me for his time and energy that he should get $1 a stick. And I'm like, okay, well, I might have to hire someone else, right? So, and he didn't get upset about it or anything. Like, that's the thing. When somebody says, no, I don't want your services, I'm going to have to look around, or I need to think about this. And you start to change your price. Oh, whoa. Okay, yeah. That is your own self-worth and your own money stories talking. So I learned so much from my kids. So when you're triggered about money, make sure to check in. Same thing with your spouse, right? This is the biggest argument people have with their spouse, is over money and finances. Listen to those triggers. Listen to your stories that come up. That's where the transformation will happen. Okay, and we want to raise children that are not living in lack and scarcity mindset, and are comfortable with money and aren't, creating bad habits or coping strategies with money, right? That's like shopping, gambling. Like, these kind of things stem from your early relationship with money. So if you're ready to talk about that, make sure to go to my website, click on book a session, let's chat, because I can help you with your coping strategies with the safe seat practice. All right, I will see you next time. Have a great day.